Welcome to Real Life Guidance. My name is Key, and today I'm here with a real life reading. Hope that you're having an amazing day, and if not, I hope that it gets better. This is a general message. We're going to see what just comes out, what needs to be discussed. Okay, we got Jupiter. All right, so the granting of blessings from good fortune. And okay, so I had a reading similar to this the other day with Sagittarius. I don't know if I've posted that yet. So you could be a Sagittarius if this reading resonates. I'll put it up here, it might look better. Jupiter is also ruled by Sagittarius, or they're ruled by the same house, first house here. So you could have Sagittarius in your first house. And then we also have Cancer. And then we also have Aries coming out. So Aries has been like in every single reading. It seems there's a lot going on. Aries season, has it started already? It did start. It started in March 21st. So, okay, we are in Aries season. I did a reading not that long ago for Aries, maybe at the beginning of Aries season. So you could be an Aries, or in meaning like your birthday, but everybody has more than one zodiac sign in their birth chart, meaning that, okay, if it's 12 planets, that we know about, or we use to live our everyday life or whatever with astronomy, astrology. Okay, those 12 planets all had to be they were in some type of position, or in a position at the time that you were born. They were in a degree at the time that you were born. So you may be born in the month of Aries around let's say the 27th. So, in the month of March 27th, you're in Aries. Okay, that's your sun sign. However, where was Cancer? Where was Jupiter? Where was Sagittarius? So that's going to be different for everybody. So this reading could be for you if you have Aries in the first house, out of those 12 houses of the zodiac at the time you were born, or you have Cancer in the first house, or you have Sagittarius in the first house. And the first house is not going to be the same. It could be, but it doesn't have to be the same sign that would be your sun sign, which is the sun that you're born in, your moon sign, your rising signs. 3 different main signs that people usually go by. So this could be for either, or it could just be you have one of these placements in your first house. But point is, it looks like you're going to be having some good luck coming to you, or good fortune coming to you, resulting from understanding. So some type of actions that you took, you listened to your intuition, and you decided to take an action. And so these cards are the past life karma cards. When you put them together, it makes some type of sentence. So, okay, going back with Jupiter, we got spiritually, you gain some type of wisdom, some insight of who you are, your feelings, and your willpower. So mentally, you're going to gain more wisdom regarding your attitudes, your desires, and what you think about, what you think you know about them, like what you think you desire, what you think you felt about something. Physically, you're going to be taking actions based off of your intuition, and then you're going to get some good fortune, and then you're going to take actions intuitively to do something in your own way, like with this Aries energy, like I'm saying, taking a leadership role. And then we also have Capricorn at the bottom of the deck. So Capricorn is about working hard, dedication to achieve, focusing on, resulting from the rules imposed by, with that Saturn energy. So Aries and Saturn, or Aries and Capricorn, that's that boss, father figure energy. I usually go over what the houses are. Let's see, I'm gonna get the book and see what houses, well, not what houses, but explain more into depth about these houses. So Aries is ruled by the first house, and the first house, like on the body, that will represent the head, the face, the upper lip, upper jaw, your cerebrum, and your brain. The first house is about your identity, how others see you. This house also rules the personality, attitude, how you see the world, how you look. Your how you look as far as appearance, as well as how you look toward the outside world. Your self-awareness, how you respond. It describes how you see yourself as well as how others see you. It can also describe your physical appearance. Other keywords could be the self, the ego, your projected image. So the first house is the image that you give off to people, like it's saying on the card, who you are, what you desire, what actions you take. That's the first house in Aries. So for some people, if this message resonates, your first house may be in Aries. For others, your first house could be in Cancer. And like I'm saying, it could be sun, moon, or rising, but doesn't have to be. Just could be you have Cancer in your birth chart at your first house. Now, Cancer is ruled by the fourth house, which is the mother, the motherland. It represents property, residence, domestic affairs, home and family, your roots, your heritage, your private life, family relations, psychological foundations, biological inheritance, place of abode, and the ashram. So body parts ruled by the zodiac sign Cancer are the, I think it's the digestion system, also the uterus, well, mentioning, the mother, so the uterus as well as the breast, the stomach, and the womb. Careers for Cancer could be related to or dealing with history, like family history. So you could be taking some action. Okay, so this could be also too somebody learning who they are as far as like where their family is from. Because it's the same motherland. So like maybe you're doing like some genealogical research, and you're gonna really understand something about yourself or your family. Going on this journey that you're going on, listening to your intuition, or maybe you're being intuitively guided to study your family history, where it says attitudes from the past, your desires, what you think you know. So yeah, maybe you'll be having some type of revelation about your family, like where your family's from. Maybe it's someplace you didn't know about, or so Cancer geography is Africa, Algeria, Amsterdam, specifically Holland. Also baths, bathing houses, bathrooms, Bern in Switzerland, Cadiz in Spain, Istanbul in Turkey, Genoa in Italy, Holland, hotels, houses, Lubeck, Germany, Madsburg, Germany, Manchester, England, Italy, Milan in Italy, New York City in New York, New Zealand, Paraguay, places near water, ponds, pool of water, real estate, residences, Rochdale, England, Scotland, springs of water, Stockholm in Sweden, ocean tides. Also, Cancer geography rules over trailer homes, Tunis in Tunisia, Venice in Italy, or fresh running water. So Cancer character traits are someone that's intuitive, patient, displays tenacity, conscientiousness, domestic, maternity, devotion, nurturing, versatile, sociable, sympathetic, patriotic, and like the role of a caretaker. So you could be taking care of this too for your family. Like, you're taking the lead. Like, okay, it says your willpower, what you think you know about, do it your own way. So maybe you're taking the lead to find out about your family's history. And from that, you're going to get, you're going to understand a lot of things. You're very dedicated to this, finding this out, completing this achievement as far as, finding out where you come from. You could even have been adopted, maybe, or you didn't grow up with some family members that could like tell you this information. So maybe that's why you're on this search for this. So for Sagittarius rules the body parts, the sciatic nerve, the liver, hips, and thighs. So Sagittarius rules the 9th house, which is all about religion, college, higher education, brothers and sisters-in-law. You could be finding something out about a brother and sister-in-law, philosophy, prophecy, philanthropy, foreigners, foreign travel. You could be traveling to find this out about your family home or seeking homestead. Now, Sagittarius also rules intuition, churches. We're just talking about the 9th house. Airlines, vacations, international commerce, visions, teachers, publishing, cultural learning, and the Akashic records. So this could even be, the Akashic records is the library of everything that's happened on Earth. So you could be doing some type of Akashic record studying as well to help find out where you are from or what resonates with you. Sagittarius careers are in education, church affairs, ceremony, higher education, dreams, engineer broadcasting, international commerce, theologians, distant or foreign travel, voyages by water, careers involving wisdom, radio and television announcers, telegraphs, advertising, education, foreign affairs, law, sports, horses, stables, as well as the judicial system. And characteristics of Sagittarius could be sincerity, honesty, frankness, justice, generosity, foresightness, prophecy, perseverance, buoyancy, dependable, jovial, hope, logical, and charitable. Something I was gonna say. Sagittarius is a fire sign. Like I said, it's ruled by the planet Jupiter. It's in the 9th house. And let's get into the story. I think I wanted to talk about Jupiter. Jupiter is all about expansion, blessings. And let's see, I'm going to check the book real quick and see what they got. So Jupiter is actually going to be moving through Taurus, or is moving through Taurus. It started back in May of 2023, May 16 of 2023. And it's going to be moving through May 25th of this year, 2024. So there could have been something that you've been trying to expand on since May of last year. Jupiter in Taurus retrogrades, it says, for 4 months. But that was back in 2023. So it was in retrograde last year from September to December. But it's going to move into Taurus on May 25th, 2024, which also includes a retrograde period. But basically, Jupiter is all about expansion, making things bigger. So it could be too that maybe you're going to be expanding your family, or just expanding your knowledge. It says Jupiter in Taurus is a perfect time to correct your self-worth and stop the self-sabotage. Not every individual will make it through Jupiter in Taurus with their bank accounts and personal possessions intact. Some will have to learn the hard way. Some relationships will be blown to smithereens as the relationship pops from a lack of self-worth, which translates into net worth. Now that's interesting because we got right here with the first house, who you are, right? And this could be about success. Yeah, it could be about your success and what you feel like is worth it. I think Taurus rules the 2nd house, which is like things that you have. So the 1st house is like your appearance, how you're coming off to people. So you could be going through something with your self-worth. This could have something to do with your family relationship. But let's get into it. Instead of me reading all about the houses, let's get some tarot cards and see more about this story and get some more insight. Okay, so immediately we got Queen of Pentacles coming out. So this is with a current situation. If you're resonating with this reading, what's the current energy? What's the current situation that's going on? So we got Queen of Pentacles coming out. Queen of Pentacles is somebody that's resourceful. They're fertile. They're all about business. The rabbit is sticking out to me with the, I was going to say fertility with the rabbit, but the white rabbit is kind of like, I don't know. So tell me more. What's going on with this Queen of Pentacles? It's resources. What do we need to know about this current situation? Okay, we got Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles is number 4, which is about stability, structure, and it could also be stagnation. Okay, so like we talked about with all of the planets and the placements and, you know, getting this good fortune. So maybe you, the High Priestess was flipped over, but it didn't come out. High Priestess is like some type of secret or mystery, but it's also representing intuition. Okay, so I'm feeling like going back to this is just reiterating what we already talked about. You listen to your intuition regarding something with this Aries card, taking some type of willpower to do something. So this could either be about holding on to something to become stable, because it could also be like being too, it could be being stingy, but it's kind of like, I look at it like in between. Because, okay, thinking of the numbers, we're going all the way up to 10 or even going up to 9, and we're at 4. So we're midway there. So you might not be there with your goal, with your resources. So it's like you got to hold on to what you got, because you really ain't got to the point that you want to be. You ain't at the 9 of Pentacles yet. You at the 4 of Pentacles. So you strategizing. You trying to keep a stable structure, like when your foundation, your home, your whatever, your business, whatever it is you're doing, you know, to survive. You're in that place of doing that right now. Okay, so what is a fact about the situation for this Queen of Pentacles? And you could be, you know, man or woman. It doesn't matter. As far as, like I'm saying, we're more so 10 of Pentacles flipped out. So 10 of Pentacles is about, like I'm saying, getting to that point. That's where you want to get to. And I was saying man or woman, yeah, it doesn't matter. We're talking about these placements in this chart. Tell us about what's a fact about the situation for this Queen of. We got Knight of Wands coming out, and what about the Knight of Wands? Okay, so you're very creative. You may can work fast. You are fast on your feet or something like that, or you this creativity comes to you quickly. We got Knight of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, this is all about work for you. So Knight of Wands, and that's why I like to mention, which I don't know if I read that. I read about Sagittarius. I don't know if I read about careers for Cancers, but yeah, careers. If you're looking to change your career, or what career would be good for you, it will also be wise to check out your natal chart. So, okay, I got Knight of Wands here, 3 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So, like I said, Knight of Wands would be about doing something fast when it comes to creating. And then Knight of Cups is more like I feel like taking your time, which is kind of weird, because that's 2 different energies. Or this could just be something that you've been, you could be working on some type of proposal for work, Because, like, okay, and the reason why I said it's kind of flipped is because on the Knight of, okay, on the Knight of Wands card, the girl looks like she's moving fast, you know, with this wand, with this action. But on the Knight of Cups card, which is the emotion, she's looking kind of like, okay, it's not enough. So maybe your emotions aren't connected to your work or something. Like maybe you've been feeling emotionally disconnected with the Knight of Cups being here, because it's like they're going in different directions. The card came out here like that with the Three of Pentacles with this work. You could be going in different directions with maybe somebody's vision or the vision of it for yourself. What's this Knight of Cups? Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. Okay, we got the Chariot. Yeah, so like moving, change. Okay, so maybe your emotions have changed. Two of Wands. Yeah, Two of Wands is about, oh shit, Page of Pentacles, and everything fell on the floor. So maybe that could have happened to you. Like everything fell apart. You made a decision. You felt like everything fell apart. And so Emperor is on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to get these cards off the floor though. But we had the Page of Pentacles come out. I think the first card that came out was a Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about making this decision. This could also be waiting on results, trying to make a plan to move forward, right? So emotionally, you may be, and like I said, shit could have fell apart. Things could have fell apart in other aspects of your life. There could have been something related to your home life. Like I said, finding something out about your family. All these cards fell on the floor, but I'm going to just put them back in because they was all over the place. But we also have the Page of Pentacles right here. So Page of Pentacles is like a new investment, a new job, some type of new news about money or related to money. It can also symbolize working hard on something, being methodical with something. So like I said, you could have been working on something for a while, but then maybe you made some decision to move forward with this Chariot card, but maybe it was not emotional, is what I'm getting. Your emotions weren't connected to whatever this change or decision that you decided to make. It was solely, it seems like, on money maybe, or like, okay, this will be a good investment because it's going to bring in XYZ, but you didn't really you weren't emotionally connected to this. Yeah, it was more about the decision was just based on finances. Like you made a decision with your head or instead of your heart. Like, okay. So what's the illusion and mistake in this situation? Or is there an illusion or mistake here? Yeah, and with the family card, with the 4, there could have been something happen with your mom. There could be something that happened with you because you're a mom. There could have been something that happened with a spouse's mom, which I mentioned in Sagittarius about the brothers and sisters-in-law. There could have been a family member that's something like your husband or your wife's brother or sister. Something happened. Okay, we got the World coming out for illusions and mistakes. So I'm saying something could have happened home-wise, and so you had to make a decision that you really weren't connected to heart-wise, but it was the logical thing to do or the best thing to do to hold on to this stability. Going back to the Queen of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles. You made the best decision based off of what was going on to be able to keep things stable for you. So now with the illusions and mistakes, we have the World card coming out. So this is about completing a goal or lesson. It also could be about traveling. What is this World card here for? Okay, we have 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is about being persistent with some type of boundaries. And then 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is about mental conflict. I'm going to put the cards up there in a second. Just want to see what else comes out. Mentally conflicted about what? Okay, so it could be, all right, let me put them up here. What we got at the bottom of the deck? We got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. And like I said, you could be a mother. This could be your lover's mother. This could be your mother. Okay, so you were mentally conflicted, or this could be a woman that you're dating. Like if you're a man, this could be a woman that you're dating. It doesn't have to be, but just saying that's the Empress energy. Empress energy is also someone who's abundant, someone who's fertile, like with these new ideas. Yeah, and then like I'm saying, you have to quickly make a decision to put your emotions or something into something else because it was going to pay off better. So, okay, to clarify, we got the World. Well, in the position of what was an illusion or a mistake, we have the World card here. My hand is probably super ashy, but oh well. We got the Nine of Wands here. So it's like maintaining boundaries with this cycle, with this lesson, with whatever it is that you're traveling. It could have to do like to visit. This was about going home too. Like maybe you had to go home to care for your mom, to care for this Empress. So you've been mentally conflicted about keeping some kind of boundaries with this Page of Cups, which is like a new offer of love. Three of Cups is also support, friendship, and then the Four of Swords. So it's like there's a lot of anxiety. Somebody could also have a drinking problem, and that's just because the cup is sticking out to me. And and then just looking at the cards, like, okay, you could look at that like she got a hangover if we just looking at the cards. Oh, she got a hangover. She was partying all night. Somebody said, hey, you want something to drink? Oh, sure, yeah, I'll come out with you guys. Let's kick it. And then now the night after, or the next day, she's passed the fuck out. So it could be something as simple as that for somebody. You could have went out with somebody. You got fucked up. It's hard for you to get up. You got a hangover. Or it could be there's been a cycle where you've been mentally conflicted about either partying with these people or collaborating with these people. Whether it's this Empress energy. Let's see, what's this Page of Cups? What's this love offer? Because it could be love like, romantic love, but it could also be love like platonic love, friendly love, family love, So it's like you're conflicted about either drinking with them or partying with them, or you could have got drunk with them. I don't know, the fishnets is sticking out. Also the mermaid attire here. But what's this Page of Cups with the under the sea? You could have went to the sea, or you could have got nauseous. What is this Page of Cups? What's this offer of love, this offer of friendship, this offer of support? Why is the Page of Cups here? Okay, so we got Tower. And then we got Five of Wands. So that's pretty shitty, huh? Okay, so something happened. Like I said, somebody could have got drunk or whatever. You woke up all messed up. Okay, so there was a Tower. There was some kind of change. Tower is also Scorpio energy, but this is usually an unwanted change that could cause some type of violence, some type of upheaval. Something that's disgraceful. So the Five of Wands energy is some type of challenge, an obstacle. Okay, so it's like you're mentally conflicted. So this could also be with the World card here, completing a goal, lesson, cycle, like a goal of you being mentally conflicted about hanging out with these people because it brings on some kind of problems. What's up with the Five of Wands? Why is the Five of Wands here? Why is this a obstacle? Why is this a challenge? What's the Five of Wands? What's the challenge? What's the obstacle? Okay, Knight of Pentacles. It's a lot of financial stuff going on here. So the Knight of Pentacles is about in the upright, somebody that's reliable and hard work and works hard. I'm sorry, somebody who's reliable or works hard at something. Okay, what are they working hard at with this Knight of Pentacles? What are they working hard at? Queen of Wands. They could be working hard at talking shit. What? Get out of here. Queen of Wands is feisty. Six of Cups. Okay, so they could be talking shit about something that you did in the past or bringing up old shit. People who living in the past, they want to be like, oh, we used to do this, or when we used to hang out. These cards keep falling on the floor. So I feel like, okay, this was a falling out. Let's say you had a falling out with some friends in the past, going back to this Six of Cups, or falling out with family. Well, we have first house, we have fourth house, we got ninth house. Okay, we got Jupiter. Okay, so you could have had some falling out with family or people that you love dearly, friends, whatever. It'll be different for everyone, right? So with the Six of Cups, this is what I'm saying. Something in the past. Something could have happened in the past where you went out with some people. Something weird or strange happened. You had too much to drink. You woke up conflicted or regretting whatever this was. People could have been fighting with you with this Five of Wands. And then with the Six of Cups, like, okay, giving, because this is giving, these people are giving. So it's like somebody could have wanted you to give them something. So this could just be like friends went out, somebody wanted them to give something or do something with the Six of Cups because maybe they gave or did in the past. And like I was going to say, what was that, Taurus? Were we talking about Taurus? Jupiter coming into Taurus, the granting of blessings from good fortune. So you could have been having good fortune during this time. And so people may have wanted you to come out because of this, like you're having good fortune. So like saying you had to cut off your emotions from these people because you're trying to hold on to what you have. But in a sense, it's like you don't want to be stingy. You're just wanting to be stable. Like it's a difference. It's not saying like, oh, I got this buku of shit and I ain't giving none of y'all none. No, it's like you're trying to hold on. Hell, I'm here for dear life, or just, to take care of your life, take care of yourself. But some people could have been arguing with you because possibly you didn't want to give to them in the past. These people could possibly be lazy, because Knight of Pentacles in the negative sense is somebody who's stubborn, somebody who could be out of work. So that could be like an illusion that, you didn't want to give to these people. You were being cold. You did it in the past. You're being stubborn, or vice versa. You could think these people are lazy. They're being stubborn. You gave to them in the past, but whenever you gave to them in the past, there was some type of tower issue, moment, fight, whatever with the Five of Wands. Even though it's supposed to be like, oh, we're all meeting up to party, it ends up being some type of rivalry where everybody's fighting. So it's like coming through, learning from this cycle that I feel like you have, here we go right here, your feelings, attitudes from the past about what you think you know about, what you think you wanted with desire. So maybe you thought you wanted to party. Maybe you thought you wanted to kick it with these people. And it's like, nah, I really don't want to do that. I just want to save my money. I just want to focus on whatever this wisdom that I got, this newfound understanding, and I want to take some actions to make those desires into reality. But people may not be feeling that because that's you getting into your willpower. And when I mentioned that about Taurus, like everybody would like somebody that could get run over if they're going to run them over, and not meaning like a car run over. I mean run over speaking like taking advantage of somebody. You know, some people would admire that. It's somebody that you can get over on, like, oh yeah, they slow, they naive, they don't know what's going on, I can get over on them. That would be great. This does not have to be the case, but it's just saying that, like, if people have that mentality that they can get over on you, when you start to push back, hell yeah, they gonna be pissed. Hell yeah, it's going to be some opposition. Hell yeah, it's going to be some arguments. It's going to be some fights. It's going to be some shit getting thrown. Because why? Because you're not you're changing, you know, quote unquote. You're changing. According to them, you're changing. So that could be something they're telling you, like, oh, you changed. You're not the same. Even though the cards fell out, judgment is on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, your judgment is changing. The things that you used to desire, you don't desire no more. You want to do some different shit because you gain some kind of knowledge, or you gain some kind of wisdom with that Sagittarius energy. And now your attitude ain't the same. And it's like people are pissed about it. So let's see, what else do we need to know? Okay, so what opportunities does the viewer have in this situation? What opportunities does the viewer have in this situation? Oh, we have the Fool coming out. Okay, let's see. Be a fool about what? I feel like the Fool is, you know, a new chance, hope, new path, adventure, Page of Wands. But I feel like that was in the... it kind of flew out in the reverse. So Page of Wands in the upright is about a new project, a new idea. In the upright. Some type of new activity. But in the reverse, that would be somebody being immature. So it might be like you have the opportunity to be either or. Either you're going to be creative. Either you're going to be creative or go after this urge with the Page of Wands. Hold on. Or you're going to be immature about it. I feel like it's saying the choice is pretty much yours. Which we know, yeah, the choice is yours. You know, the world is yours. But then we got the Page of Wands, and like I'm saying, it flew out to the side like this. So, once again, I feel like it's that the energy. Because before it was, so you may have the urge to create something, but still it's going back to your emotions, your intuition. Sagittarius is fire too, so you know, this urge to learn something with the Page of Wands. Tell me more. What is the Page of Wands? Okay, Three of Swords. So this is something that's traumatic. Why is this Page of Wands traumatic? Why is there some emotional trauma related to this creative urge? Seven of Wands is about being on the defense. Okay. Okay, so maybe you got this urge to create, but in the past, and yeah, we got Ten of Pentacles. This is just once again being on the defense because of let me see, the Tower with the, yeah, I feel like, yeah, this is just, maybe this is just conflicting with who you think you are. Like this is like you're breaking down to like the ego with the Aries in the first house. So like a breaking down of the ego. Something that traumatized you when it comes to Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is like I said, some type of self-defense, protecting yourself against competition. And then Ten of Pentacles. So it could have been too, like I'm saying, you work with something, you do some type of work, you had to kind of step back from it emotionally and go into something else that was more stable because you're trying to build you a stable foundation. Okay, but this is an advantage to create through that trauma is what I'm getting. Because, okay, this is like going on a new adventure with this urge to create, even though you've been heartbroken about some boundaries that you have when it comes to some type of inheritance, as far as like, I'm just saying stability with the Ten of Pentacles, completion, ending a cycle with this Ten of Pentacles, a new cycle of money, a new cycle of finances for you, a new cycle of stability. Because remember, I mentioned that in the beginning, you're at the Four of Pentacles. 10 is the best that you can get. So it's like you're on some type of defense. I don't know, maybe you're thinking that you can't. Temperance is here at the bottom of the deck. Let's see, what's the what cards am I looking for? I think it's the, oh, let's do the, why not? The Psychic Oracle and the, I was going to say the Soul's Journey. Yeah, but what's the deal with this Three of Swords? Why is the viewer heartbroken when it comes to boundaries? But I feel like this is just something when it comes to willpower with the Aries, and also reading that part about the Taurus, some self-esteem, some willpower. You're going through an ego death, so things that emotionally traumatized you before, you're being advised to like work with that or use that to use that as your work. I don't know how else to say that. Like, do something with your trauma to work. Do something, you know, I say turn pain into passion, you know. And it's like, it sounds so generic or whatever. But yeah, like whatever hurts you, if you're able to get through that, imagine how many other people that you can help get through their pain too. Like, you know, saying, hey, I did it. You can do it too. Let me show you how, or let me give you some tips or whatever. Like, you know how, even when they make that joke, like, oh, Mary J. Blige's album ain't good if she wasn't going through no shit. Because it's like, when you hurt, when you feel that pain, just trying to say, like, it has to be real. So why not better create something from some real shit? You know, like you had some real pain, you had some real trouble, you had some real tribulations. So why wouldn't you want to create? Because that would be so authentic. You're not faking, you know, pretending like, oh, this happened to me. It's like, no, this really happened to me. So since this happened to me, I should be like the expert or whatever when it comes to talking about it, because I have the experience. So whatever this is, you do have the experience to give some type of advice, to create something to help others. So let's see, does anything, any messages here from the Psychic Oracle about this emotional trauma, this Three of Swords that's right here? Movements, choices, and decisions came out. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like 5. So you could have 5 options or 5 things that you want to do. Fulfillment of wishes, yeah. Number 9 coming out. Patience, yeah, see, and what I say, this was about your, so movement, the decisions that you wish to make, or the decisions that will bring you your wishes, you have to start by planting a seed, which you could have already, or there's been conflict with this number 5 right here, and a 9 ending something. So a decision will end this conflict of you planting these seeds. And look at that, sacral chakra came out in the reverse, and then stand your ground. So this, like I'm saying, about your willpower. The sacral chakra, I want to say, is about our desire. Going back here with, where was it at? Your desires, what it is that you want, your attitudes, willpower. So really stepping up to the plate to be honest with yourself about what is it that you want for your own life, and be dedicated to achieve that with this stand your ground right here. You have to focus on yourself, resulting from the rules imposed by. So you could have made actions in the past, right here, your action. Use your intuition. Do it your own way. You could have made some shit up and was like, yeah, this is cool for right now. But now you realize, nah, this shit ain't cool no more. I got to do something different. So you're going to have to make that decision, and you're going to have to use your willpower, because this is like being out of balance. When the sacral chakra is out of balance, and look at this, mentally conflicted, recognition and reward, rejoice in celebration. It could be recognizing that you have a drinking problem, recognizing that these people 233 could be significant. 332, however you want to say it, could be significant. But yeah, like I'm going with the bottom of the deck. Mental conflict about recognizing something. Rejoice in celebration. Material and spiritual prosperity is here at the bottom too. So I'm hearing that song, we gotta celebrate. I don't know, you could be, this could go back to about these, going out with these people. Like I said, every time you go out with them or something, some shit pops off. Either they want you, and I still just keep seeing this. When I'm looking back, I see this girl is trying to hold on to her stability. So this could be somebody who, you could have a sobriety, struggle with like sobriety or something. For somebody, you struggle with sobriety. And this may be like, I'm hearing hometown heroes, but not like that. Like people who it could be a bar you all go to, a place you hang out, or something that's just familiar, like home, or like maybe when you go back home to something. This is what these people is on. You know, people is just wanting to party. When you go back home, people just want to party. They don't really have no, I don't know, no ambition or whatever to do anything different. Or they feel like, okay, this is cool. But you come to a different place. I said that earlier. Can't remember what words I said. You said that, I said that earlier, like you're going through an ego death. So what you thought you were, you weren't. So it could be like, yeah, I'm not really a party animal like that. I really just like to chill and be at home. Or I really just like to drink by myself. I don't want to go out in the club and pay $50 for the same shit I could have got for $10 at the store or whatever. You know, I realized that I'm trying to do something different. And you may be just receiving, you know, you may be receiving a lot of pushback, but I think this is from other people. It's very firm with this whole stand your ground, mentally conflicted about recognizing something. Recognizing, this could be just recognizing something and rewarding yourself. The lights coming down, source, recognizing your connection to source, recognizing that you're divinely guided. Your feelings, attitudes from the past, use your intuition and do it your own way. Your willpower, what you think you know about yourself, what you think that you're capable of doing. Remember, we're all on a motherfucking program. On a program from the day that you get in this bitch, they telling you what you can, you can't, and what you won't do. Maybe they tell you what you can do if you're allowed to do anything besides to feel like you should be suffering, besides to feel like you're less than. Most people, when you grow up in religion, you know, that's the spiel. You know, you ain't shit. You should be happy that God let you fucking live here because you ain't shit. And they ain't gonna flat out tell you like that. But I mean, that's the way that they make it, you know, they make it seem. You know, a wretch like me, right? You're less than. You're not connected to source. You need to go to the preacher or somebody to talk to source. Source don't speak to you. Source don't tell you what to do. You don't know shit, you know. So when we get that program, our willpower is broken down. We only can expect being treated like shit, right? If we're not treated like shit, we think, well, oh my God, it must be something wrong, because it must be. It just has to be. So you're at that point where it's like, no, I had enough. I really don't want to do this shit no more. I'm about to do something else. So what's going to happen? You about to get straight attacked. Attacked like a motherfucker. Because you decided to step out of the matrix. You decided to recognize your willpower. Recognize your own divinity. And so now it's like, oh my God, no. Why are you changing? Why you don't want to hang out more? What? I don't. Something must have got into you. You know, something got into you. This reading is pretty long, but I think I am even going to read the Sacral Chakra just because, you know, we're here. Why not? A book, and we're going to talk about the Sacral Chakra. So the Sacral Chakra is, let's see. They have it on here as the second chakra. It's number 2. Okay, so the second chakra, all right, so second chakra starts developing from 6 months to 2.5 years. So meaning like 6 months old. It says introduce loving separation as a child hatches, help them safely explore the world through the senses and reflect emotions in a positive way. Okay, so a lot of people aren't aware that our chakra system, which is, I would say, millions. I don't know if it's documented that it's millions or if it's documented that it's thousands of different chakras throughout the body. And those chakras are like energy centers. So there's 7 main chakras that are widely discussed in Indian religion and the Hindu systems. I don't know if they're called chakras and everything else like other religions, but okay, Hindu, yeah. They could be referred to as something else. But the point is they're energy centers, and those energy centers store energy based off of what's happening to us and around us at different times throughout our life. So the energy stored there has to come out or is reflected, based off what we do or what actions we take. So like we're saying, so this coming out in the reverse is saying there's an imbalance when it comes to willpower with the sacral chakra. Number 7, stand your ground, right? You're having to stand your ground on these feelings that are coming up with your sacral chakra, which is developed 6 to 18 months, right? So, and that's really young. So 9 times out of 10, you're not going to remember what the fuck was going on when you were 6 months old. Now, some people, okay, maybe, maybe you remember, but most people probably not. So wait, let's see. I just wanted to read what it means, and I'm reading this out of Llewellyn's Complete Book of Chakras. Gonna find it. I know it's in here. And also that will be a very vulnerable time frame for, everybody. That's when you're under 2 years old. That's when you're dependent on your parents, right? You're depending on your caregivers. So it's like that lack of willpower there definitely makes a big difference. So a lot of people are walking around with issues, problems that they're just like not able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, not realizing that it could be something, a problem that they're having, and not to be a victim, but that's the whole point, to recognize it. Like even when they say in, AA, the first step is to admit that you have a problem, right? So the first step is to come out of denial. Yes, I have a problem. Where is this problem coming from? Where is the root of this problem? How can I clear this out so I don't hold on to any emotional baggage related to this problem? So, it says the purpose of this chakra is it rules our emotions, creativity, and sensuality. The chakra's color is orange, the hue of sunrise. And check that out. Look at all of that. So orange may be a good color for you to wear. Shades of orange, shades of yellow while you're in. It's a lot of orange. Just looking back at these cards too. Here in the first house, the Cancer card, the Aries. So it's a lot of orange. So maybe you need to eat some oranges. I was going to say, wear orange colors, draw orange things, surround yourself with orange candles. I also have sacral chakra candles on my site, as well as for all 7 chakras. But yeah, a sacral candle would also be helpful as well, and that's just to help clear out that negative energy. Meaning, and the negative energy would be the energy that's stored in this chakra way back since the time that you were 6 months old that you probably don't even recollect, but it's affecting you today. So it says the second chakra manages all the sexual organs, including the uterus, vagina, and cervix. It also manages the pelvis in general. the lower vertebrae, the appendix, the upper intestines, and parts of the kidneys and digestive organs. So did you know that your chakras being out of whack could also affect your body when it comes to illnesses? So you could be having digestive issues, you could be having issues with your sexual organs, issues with your kidneys, and not even be aware that it has something to do with your chakra. So in the Hindu system, okay, for this chakra, it says it takes place between ages 7 and 14, during which a time the child sleeps 8 to 10 hours a night, often in a fetal position. The Muladhara element of earth dissolves into water, and the child now moves from self-absorption into bonding with family and friends. If one's basic needs are met, it's time to become creative and enjoy the environment. The gland associated with the second chakra is the gonads. This would be testes for men and ovaries for women. The prostate gland is generally oriented toward the first chakra, but in some systems it is shared between the first and the second chakra. The testes and ovaries are shown in chapter 3's. Okay. Okay, the sense associated with this chakra is also taste and tongue. So related diseases. So if we have problems in the second chakra, that may show up as a health issue that could involve the reproductive system. That meaning, are you able to have children? Are you not able to have children? Do you have any kind of urinary problems? Going to the bathroom, menstruation, sexual dysfunctions, chronic lower back pain, sciatica, joint problems, loss of sensual pleasure, appendicitis, all of the diseases with itis at the end that have anything to do with the bowels, including diverticulitis, and compulsions, including carbohydrate addictions. So it's basically like this energy center is out of whack. And so when it's out of whack, those are the things that you may experience. Let's see. So it says associated archetypes would be the emperor or the empress. And this is according to Carl Jung. This archetype represents our inner ruler and our ability to bring our desires to fruition. The negative associated archetype is the mater, who uses suffering to gain pity or establish control, yet transform this tendency to live for a sacred cause. So like I said, you can take your pain and turn it into passion. Aries, this emperor energy, that's becoming the boss. So that's you taking your willpower, and you don't be a victim. You don't let people feel like you're doing something wrong for standing up for yourself, because you have to recognize that you could be your worst enemy or your best fucking friend. You could be the god of your life, the generator, the operator, the destroyer of whatever it is that you want, right? Or you could be the one that come through and fuck it up, because you can blame everybody else and say, well, this person did this or this person didn't do this. But at the end of the day, you have to take the action either to let them do that to you. If you see that somebody did something to you wrong, right? And they telling you to come back over. Why? I already seen what you did. I'm good. I'm gonna go over here, right? You're in control of that. You can't control what people do, but you can control your actions, right? So this is basically just saying sometimes when we're out of whack, we're looked at as the mater, the matriarch. I think that's how you say it, the matriarch or the mater, martyr. Is it martyr? But basically, like, you're suffering, you're sad, you're feeling bad for yourself. And then that too is where addiction abuse comes from, or substance abuse comes from, because it's like you want to put your emotions into something. So it says someone who is highly gifted in the second chakra is feeling sensitive, meaning you feel a lot of things. You're emotional, the emotional heart of any crowd. It says this expressiveness can stimulate an innate creativity and the desire to leave a unique mark on the world. Emotionally empathetic, such a person can be tempted to take care of others' needs instead of their own. But when they take responsibility for their own feelings, values, and sensual desires, the second chakra helps them develop compassion and mercy for all. So see, there's nothing wrong with like wanting to help people, but it should not be to the extent of you harming yourself. Symptoms of deficiencies in the second chakra include rigidity of both body and beliefs, frigidity, self-denial, fear of change, and lack of social skills, desire, and creativity. Symptoms of excess include addictions, which could be to sex, to romance, to shopping, as well as substances, not just, alcohol and drugs, but also like food, bad food, carbohydrates, wine. A person could be extremely irresponsible, playing emotional games, invasive towards others, seductive, and use that to seduce people, use sex to manipulate people, being codependent and obsessive with things that they're attached to. So if you see somebody acting like that, or this is something that, you're acting like, then you can recognize, okay, this is related to my sacral chakra. My sacral chakra is out of whack. I need to clear out those negative emotions that are stored there. So when the sacral chakra is balanced, then that's when you can enjoy being in good friendships, feeling vital, like energetic, being in your true sensuality, the ability for you to feel satisfied as well as have compassion for others and express yourself sexually without, feeling wrong or feeling shamed. Okay, I feel like that's enough with the second chakra, but that's just some good things to know. If you didn't know, now you know. So what's the outcome? We pretty much talked about what to avoid, what's not helpful. What's the outcome based on the current energy? So I feel like this is just saying, listen to your intuition. This is some people and I did a reading too about, as time goes on, they're going to be pulling out the stops with all this bullshit, trying to get people to, agree with whatever the hell it is they trying, whatever the agenda they're pushing. So it's very important that if you're getting the inkling, the inclination, the idea that there are some people or some things that you should not be around, please listen to your own self. Listen to source who is speaking to you here with this recognize and reward. Recognize that you have an intuition. Recognize that you can be right. You can be right about yourself. You can be right about decisions that you make. You can make those decisions for you, and it's okay. And you will be blessed with this Jupiter when you understand this, when you get this wisdom and you use it. Okay, so tell me more. What else is it? And then I'm gonna get a soul's journey card, or either I got the ancestor message card right here. Victory and success. Yeah, and see, look at this. Destiny, and then destiny is in reverse. And remember, in the beginning of the reading, the world card came out, and I said that could be about completing a cycle. So it could be like, and just now realizing that I think Mercury retrograde is coming up. I don't know when it's starting. Could be soon. Yeah, and it's gonna be April soon. So let's just say going into April, first 2 weeks of April or whatever. This may come back around. People may come, and that's why it's probably saying, okay, you need to recognize that you need to stand your ground against these people, because with the destiny being reversed, that's like the world being in reverse, which is not learning a lesson, having some delays, some unfinished business or unfinished lessons, delays or problems, right? This could even be with travel. And so then next to that, this is just at the bottom of the deck that I'm picking these from. Choose wisely, suffering in silence, balance, patience and planning, and then friendship. So I feel like this is saying you need to make some type of plan with these partnerships and alliances, the people who you hooked up with who may be causing you to be out of balance. But remember, this is your choice. This is your choice that you're making. You've been suffering in silence, that you are out of balance, and that you do need some type of plan, and to have the patience. And the temperance card was back there before with patience too, with these partnerships. So this could even be maybe you finding something to partner with that'll help you. Yeah, you may be getting some clarity. We got financial and material changes, so this could be work related too. Work could be an issue, whatever kind of job you do. If you feel like you have a drinking problem, you probably shouldn't be a bartender, right? Just for enough time till you could be yourself in moderation. And that's just, I'm saying anything, whatever it's around. I've even seen nurses and stuff deal with nurses, paramedics, they in the medical field, doctors, right? They in the medical field, they start taking prescription medications. This could be food. If you cook food for a living and you know that it's a weakness for you and you keep eating every time you cooking the food, you know, for your whatchamacallit, that's bringing you out of balance. It's something you got to change. So whatever it is that is causing you to feel like you can't move forward and that you've been silently suffering, not telling anybody that that's how you're feeling, it's time for you to make a decision to choose something else, to choose to come into balance, to choose to say, you know, hey, I can fix this. I can do this. I don't, you know, I feel like three could be significant. I said that before. Three, it could be three people involved, three situations that you got going on. But I feel like this is just encouraging you to move forward. This is encouraging you to have the right partnerships, have the right alliances. I think that's a number 9. So 9, completing cycles. So yeah, completing this cycle, choose wisely, choose partnerships that are going to bring you into balance. There could be something significant about the wintertime or just the seasons changing. So you may notice this as the season change, the people are going to come and want to partner up with you. Number 7 could also be a number of assessing, a number of reflecting, a number of evaluating, spiritual influence, as well as deception. And I'm saying that because you have to be aware and use discernment of those people who are coming towards you to partner up with you, who really just mean you harm. You have to know that. You have to see that. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust your inner guidance, your intuition. Okay, ancestors, what motivational, inspirational words do you have at this time? So we got stargazer, set your sights higher. Yeah, the ancestors are saying, yeah, can move on. And look at that. The stars could be significant. Maybe you should stargaze. Maybe you like to stargaze. If you stargaze, you'll see something. You may see, I don't know, some UFOs or some shit, man. You may see some angels, man. I don't know. But maybe you should look up at the sky at night and see what you can see. Maybe you got a telescope. This guy got a telescope in the thing. But yeah, I feel like this is definitely, and then with the star card in traditional tarot, that's about having some type of renewal, a miracle taking place, having faith, also being in the spotlight. So maybe setting your sights higher, bringing to the spotlight these, you know, planning to get, I feel like this is planning to get away from these motherfuckers too. Like I can see the snow, so winter could be significant. Maybe that's when you're going to plan your escape. Hey, I'm going to get out of here this winter. And that's why you need to hold on to your money, like you talked about way back in the beginning. Holding on, saving up, because you got shit to do. And you ain't got time for people to be, you know, trying to knock you off a path. But, you know, if it's a lot of resistance, that's a good thing. When, you know, they make it hard for you, you know you're doing something right. So one last card. And look at this. Father Sky, trusting unknown. So yeah, your faith. You could be seeing eagles. Earth Guardian right there. Animal Guardian behind there. I'll say the Holy Trinity, if that's how you want to look at it. Mother, Father, Child. However, but it says trust in the unknown and trust your instincts. Stay rooted and grounded. And then this right here is behind there. Bask in the joy and light in summer. So summer could be significant. Winter could be significant. You could have went through something with these people in the wintertime. Now you're going to be going through that same situation in the summer. And it's advised that you that you trust your instincts. And I'm going to read that trust your instincts card, even though I had put it back. But we got the set your sights higher, trust in the unknown, and trust in your instincts. So it says the animal guardian is the card that represents the angels of the animal kingdom. Animals are angels of nature who have incredible lessons to offer and medicine that can support you on your spiritual journey and help you survive some of your greatest challenges. When you connect with the energies of animals, you can learn a lot about yourself and the earth. You also have instinctive animal energy within that can direct you towards everything you need and more. The Animal Guardian card depicts a tribal angel being held and supported by her animals. She has a love for them and they have a love for her, demonstrating how incredible connected nature is with the spiritual realm. So yeah, if you look up, you might notice that it's some birds. You might see some owls. You might see crows or ravens, eagles. You could see deers. And this is just a reminder from source, from the universe, from the ancestors, that it's okay. It's okay. It may seem hard. It may seem like it's something that you can't do. But with your willpower, trusting your feelings and trusting your desires and taking those actions, you are going to be blessed. You're going to be blessed. You're going to have good fortune. So thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I hope that it gives you clarity, insight, and all those good things. And I'll see you next time.